Well, all right, y'all, how's it going? Man, it's a late morning. I have been struggling to find bait this morning, and I really didn't find what I wanted. I ended up getting one big shell cracker, one small drum, and I think I got about a dozen shad. Yeah, it was pretty sad. I done wasted almost 4 hours chasing bait this morning. I don't know. I went to pretty much all my bait spots. I mean, I guess I could have went quite a bit further to find some more, but oh, this was terrible. I have not been this defeated by bait in a long time, but it is what it is, man. We got some baits. I'm not a huge fan of what we got. The shell cracker, okay, yeah, I would like to have about 2 dozen of those. Worst case, if what I got doesn't work, then we'll run up and try to catch some bluegill somewhere, which that's pretty easy to catch. But oh, I was so hoping to golly, at least get like one drum. I couldn't even find Asian carp this morning. The ones I did find, they were very, very scattered. There was no way for me to snag one of them. So I don't know, hoping. The thing is, we had the last 2 days, we've had a cold front pushing through. And last night it really pushed through. This morning when I got up, it was, got to the truck, it was 50 degrees, 52 degrees this morning. So, I mean, that'll do a number. That'll do a number on these fish. It'll definitely move them for sure. So now I got to find them all over again. I'm hoping that at some point I'll see some. Then it'll be okay. Once the sun gets a little bit higher, maybe that'll help. But I don't know. It was just, I was beyond speechless this morning when I couldn't come up with no bait. Oh, it hurts. It hurts my feelings for the most part, because man, I have not had that problem and it's been a long time, but that's okay. We got some stuff to put on the hook. Now today is when I hope that them rattles actually make a difference. Because this is pathetic. And I didn't even get big shad either. Let me find that little drum. I'll toss him out there. And this shell cracker, and the rest of it shad. Oh man, I tell you what, y'all, it made me like just question everything. When I'm sitting there going like, where are these stinking bait fish at? And I just could not come up with an answer. I mean, you know, fish will still hit shad this time of year. I mean, they dang sure will. It's just not a preferred bait. And that's the problem. But we're gonna get it out there anyway. I mean, I don't care. I mean, worst case, we just don't catch anything. Yeah, I'm really hoping that these rattles are what makes the difference. Us catching fish or not. Oh man, oh man. I'm sure all y'all's running to that one time or another. I'm gonna have to do some traveling, I guess, to find some bait. Because I don't like freezing it. If I don't have to freeze it, I dang sure don't want to freeze it. But I don't mind keeping it on ice for a couple of days. That I don't mind. I'll put this big shell cracker head right down the center here. I would imagine that is most definitely going to get bit. Same deal, same pattern, just different stretch of river. We've got a nice, you know, sand, mud bottom, soft bottom. Like I said, it's just another stretch of river. This has it's got quite a bit more structure on it though. So we'll see if that makes a difference as far as, you know, these fish biting and stuff like that. So, well, and if we get through it, we should be all right. But if it turns out they want shad, I know where I can get a bunch more. I know where I can get a bunch more. I was throwing my mullet net, so I was only catching a certain size and bigger shad, but there wasn't much bigger shad there. Just big enough where they couldn't get through the net. But we ain't got no current. You know, it's kind of the other side deal to this. We ain't gonna have any current till late this afternoon, so I don't know. I mean, we gonna wait it out? I mean, cause I definitely, outside of a couple baits, I feel absolutely zero confidence in what I got. But like I said, if we can find some, we're kind of in a calm part of the river because we do have a northwest wind today, which is not terrible. But anytime you don't have current and that kind of wind, you know, depending on where you're at on the river, it blows you left, blows you right, blows you up, you know, upriver, whatever. But it's not terrible. At least not on this part of the river. It's not terrible yet. I mean, I don't mind the cool temps. But yeah, I didn't think it moved them fish around that much. But it dang sure did. I mean, I burned a half a tank of gas this morning, running all over this river. Oh yeah. We have no current. See, that in itself is going to make the bite kind of tough, so I don't know. I mean, you can't catch them sitting on the couch, so I guess as long as we got baits in the water, we always got a chance. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I know the camera's not picking it up, y'all, but there is about probably 75 yards of river on that side. There's about 25 yards of river on this side. That is the second boat. You see where I'm at? You can probably see that green buoy right there. That's the second boat that has done that. I mean, they would much rather run 10 feet from me than utilize that 75 yards of river over there. Man, is this a Monday or a stinking Saturday? God. Oh man. Yeah, he still got it. Just coming at the boat with it. I knew this shell cracker would get hit. He ain't doing much. Well, he may have been tangled up. Yeah, I knew that shell cracker would get smacked. Come on in here, buddy. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that. Not a terrible fish to start the day. No, absolutely not. This dude. Good looking fish start the day. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Heck yeah, good bite too. Oh, we're probably gonna have to go catch some. I'm gonna try to catch some bluegill. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, well, you smacked it and come straight to the boat with it. All right. I still got that chunk left. I'll throw that chunk on there. Let's see if we can catch one on it. It's on the shad. He is still on there. Yeah, it's on the shad. Not a big fish. But he hit it. Good deal. You just twirling on the way up, buddy? Kind of feels like you are. Yep. Just doing the twirl. Come on in here, little dude. Oh, you just come off. Well, there you go. He was just barely hooked anyway. Now, did you figure it out? Or can you not get down? Can you not get down, buddy? Hold on. Well, see, if you'd have come in the boat, this would have been a lot easier. Hang on, buddy. Let me get these in. I'll come back and get you. See, that's the only problem with them little fish like that. They don't get enough time to empty their swim bladder. That's what'll happen. Of course, by the time I get this rod reeled in, he'll get it figured out. Did you get it figured out, buddy? That's kind of what I figured. No, he didn't. Okay, good. All right, hang on, buddy. I don't see him. But we'll go back to make sure. That just hurts my heart when I see that. See, I don't see him, so I guess he got it figured out. Yep, I guess he got it figured out. Good deal. Like I said, I hate seeing that. Granted, small fish, but it's another fish on the shad. Ooh. Sure wish I could find me some carp. You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult when them things are just absolutely everywhere. The ones I did find this morning, like I said, were super scattered, so there was no way I was snagging any of them. This little bitty dude, my Lord. Get it up, buddy. Get it? How'd you even get that hook in your mouth? No, you didn't. It's on the side of your face. Look at this little dude. Oh, man. Little buddy. I mean, I know you're too small to spawn or nothing like that, but man, you are a gorgeous looking fish. I mean, let me just look at this. Look at the colors on this dude. Nice, black spots on its fins. Just a gorgeous looking fish. Well, I appreciate that, little buddy. Yep, pretty things before they get all beat up with 2 or 3 spawns under their belt. Oh. Yeah, I am definitely not feeling the bite today, and I don't believe these fish are either. I'm just coming across a bunch of little fish. Oh, God, dog. Trying to sit there thinking where I could go. Get this rod take off. May need to just run up and try to catch some bluegill, I guess. I don't know. I mean, not that this is a monster, but he did eat it. And that is the last of our other bait other than shad. I just don't think we'll catch a big fish on shad. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Heck yeah. That was a heck of a bite. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Oop. They keep hitting this one, but they don't take it. I'll leave it out there just in case he comes back for it. Man, what do we do, y'all? I need to go up and catch some bluegill. Cause I knew that shellcracker would get hit. I knew it for sure. It's almost like we got a little bit of current now. Because I do not. I have zero confidence in that shad. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me put these up. Just keep going with that one out there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go try to catch us some bluegill. I didn't bring any worms for that, so I'm hoping I got some little grubs. Hopefully they work. Yeah, if we can just get, I don't know, we can get a dozen or better, I think we'll be doing all right. But like I said, I have zero confidence in this shad. Not this time of year. Okay, well, finally that drum got hit, that little drum that I had out there. They just been knocking it, they've been smacking it and then knocking it off the board, or knocking the board loose. I said, the heck with it, I'll just leave it out there. Good deal. Oh, he just come off, that sucks. Man. Man, he wasn't a monster fish, but let's go try to get us some bluegill. See if that changes the outcome. Looks like we're getting a little bit of current finally down through here. Oh, catfish. They get twisted in that line, and you just don't know how they're pulling on that hook. And that happens quite a bit, especially with smaller fish. Bigger fish, that wouldn't have been a huge deal. But let's go see if we can't round us up some more bait. Because I was really hoping I'd been able to find some either white bass or, God, Asian carp, man. Them things are just everywhere, but I just can't. I don't know. That's pretty bad when you can't catch an Asian carp. It's terrible. Yeah, y'all, so that's the video. It's tough whenever you have a hard time catching bait, which, like I said, this time of year, you can most definitely catch fish on shad, which I did catch a couple on shad. But it's just been proven to, well, I've proven it to myself that shad this time of year is just not the bait to have. I mean, you'll catch fish on it, but you'll mainly catch a lot of smaller fish. Your better chances of catching your bigger fish is using more like that. For this area, like the white bass, the bluegill, apparently the Asian carp also. Drum has been a pretty good bait, but yeah, like I said in the video, I ran around for a long time trying to find bait and stuff, and it took a while to find what little bit that I found. I know at the end of the video, I ran up, I did find some bluegill. I had to go back into back of a creek, and that's where I found just a mother load of bait, which you'll see the next video, because I was gonna add these 2 days together, but I decided to kind of split it up. So with that, I didn't film an outro to this one, so I want to do an outro and just kind of explain, get into more of what actually happened. So but it actually turned out pretty well. Like I said, I ended up loading up on bait once I finally found them. I actually loaded up on some good sized bait. So again, you'll see that in this next video. But like always, I appreciate you watching this one, and I catch you in the next one.